Did you know that every single day, over 400 million pounds of tomatoes are harvested around the world? That bright red tomato sitting on your kitchen counter has traveled an amazing journey from a tiny seed to your dinner plate. And today, we are going to follow this incredible path together. Whether you are eating a fresh salad, enjoying your favorite pasta sauce, or dipping fries in ketchup, tomatoes are everywhere in our daily lives. But most people have no idea about the fascinating process that brings these ruby red gems from the farm straight to our tables. We have split this complete farming guide into 4 simple parts to make it easy for you to understand every step of this amazing journey. In the first part, we will explore the global importance of tomatoes by looking at production numbers and worldwide demand that will show you just how massive this industry really is. In the second part, we will dive into the incredible variety of uses for tomatoes, from fresh eating to processed products that fill our grocery store shelves. In the third part, we will discuss all the different growing options available today, including greenhouses, commercial agricultural fields, home gardens, rooftop farming, and even indoor growing systems. And in the final part, we will take you through the complete farm-to-table journey, including all the factory processes that transform fresh tomatoes into the products we love. Part 1. Know the global statistics of tomatoes. Let me start by sharing some mind-blowing statistics that will help you understand just how important tomatoes are in our world today. China leads the global tomato production with over 64 million tons grown every single year, which is more than half of all tomatoes produced worldwide. The United States comes in second place with around 10 million tons annually, followed by Turkey, India, and Egypt. When you add up all the countries together, the world produces over 180 million tons of tomatoes every year, making it the second most important vegetable crop after potatoes. The global tomato market is worth more than $200 billion annually. And this number keeps growing every year as more people around the world discover the amazing taste and health benefits of tomatoes. The demand for tomatoes continues to increase rapidly because of population growth and changing eating habits worldwide. Fresh tomatoes make up about 60% of total consumption, while processed tomatoes account for the remaining 40%. Interestingly, Americans alone consume about 20 pounds of fresh tomatoes and 73 pounds of processed tomato products per person every year. Europe has the highest consumption rates globally, with countries like Greece, Turkey, and Libya consuming over 200 pounds per person annually. This massive demand creates millions of jobs worldwide, from farmers and agricultural workers to factory employees, truck drivers, grocery store workers, and restaurant staff. Part 2. Uses of tomatoes. Now let us explore the incredible variety of ways tomatoes are used in our daily lives, which explains why the demand is so consistently high around the world. Fresh tomatoes are the foundation of countless dishes, from simple salads and sandwiches to complex gourmet meals served in the finest restaurants. Raw tomatoes provide essential nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, folate, and lycopene, which is a powerful antioxidant that gives tomatoes their beautiful red color and offers numerous health benefits, including heart protection and cancer prevention. Processed tomato products represent a huge portion of the industry and include items we use almost every day without thinking about their tomato origins. Tomato paste is concentrated tomato flavor that forms the base for countless sauces, soups, and stews. Tomato sauce and marinara sauce are kitchen staples found in millions of homes worldwide. Ketchup is probably the most recognizable tomato product globally, with Americans consuming over 3 billion bottles every year. Canned whole tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and tomato puree make cooking convenient and allow people to enjoy tomato flavor year-round, regardless of growing seasons. Pizza sauce, salsa, tomato juice, and tomato soup represent other major categories of processed tomato products that generate billions in sales annually. Even products like barbecue sauce, cocktail sauce, and many salad dressings contain significant amounts of tomato as a key ingredient. The food service industry, including restaurants, cafeterias, and fast food chains, relies heavily on both fresh and processed tomatoes to create the meals that millions of people enjoy every day. Part 3. Tomatoes, different growing options. Moving on to growing options, tomatoes are incredibly versatile plants that can be cultivated in many different environments and systems, making them accessible to both large commercial operations and small home gardeners. Commercial agricultural fields represent the largest production method, where farmers plant thousands of acres with tomato varieties specifically bred for mechanical harvesting, disease resistance, and long shelf life. These operations use advanced irrigation systems, precise fertilizer applications, and integrated pest management to maximize yields while minimizing environmental impact. Greenhouse production has become increasingly popular because it allows year-round growing regardless of weather conditions and provides better control over pests, diseases, and environmental factors. Modern greenhouses use sophisticated climate control systems, automated watering, and even robotic harvesting to produce high-quality tomatoes efficiently. Hydroponic systems, where plants grow in nutrient-rich water instead of soil, are commonly used in greenhouse operations and can produce higher yields in smaller spaces. Home gardening offers people the chance to grow their own fresh tomatoes with amazing flavor that often surpasses store-bought varieties. Backyard gardens, raised beds, and container growing make it possible for people with limited space to enjoy homegrown tomatoes. Rooftop farming and urban agriculture initiatives are bringing tomato production into cities, reducing transportation costs and providing fresh food in areas that previously had limited access to quality produce. Vertical farming and indoor growing systems represent the newest frontier in tomato production, using LED lights and precisely controlled environments to grow tomatoes in warehouses, basements, and other indoor spaces. These systems can produce food year-round while using significantly less water and eliminating pesticide use completely. Part 4. Tomatoes farm-to-table journey. Finally, let us follow the complete journey from farm to table, including all the processes that transform fresh tomatoes into the products we find in stores and restaurants. The journey begins with seed selection, where farmers choose varieties based on intended use, climate conditions, disease resistance, and market demands. Seeds are often started in controlled nursery environments before being transplanted to their final growing locations. During the growing season, tomato plants require careful attention, including regular watering, fertilizing, pruning, and pest management. Commercial operations often use mechanical harvesters that can pick thousands of pounds per hour, while greenhouse and specialty operations may still rely on handpicking to ensure quality and reduce damage. Once harvested, fresh market tomatoes are sorted, washed, and packed for immediate shipment to grocery stores, restaurants, and food service operations. These tomatoes travel in refrigerated trucks to maintain quality and extend shelf life. Processing tomatoes follow a different path, heading directly to manufacturing facilities where they are transformed into various products. Tomato processing facilities operate like precision factories, where fresh tomatoes are washed, sorted, and processed within hours of harvest to maintain quality and nutritional value. For tomato paste production, tomatoes are chopped, heated, and concentrated to remove water content, creating a thick, flavorful base that can be stored for months. Sauce production involves blending tomatoes with spices, herbs, and other ingredients before being cooked and packaged in bottles, cans, or pouches. Canning operations preserve whole or diced tomatoes by heating them to eliminate harmful bacteria, while maintaining flavor and texture. Quality control testing happens throughout every step of processing to ensure safety and consistency. Modern facilities use advanced equipment to fill containers, seal them properly, and apply labels automatically at incredible speeds. Distribution networks then transport finished products to warehouses, grocery stores, and food service suppliers worldwide. Cold chain management ensures that fresh tomatoes maintain quality during transportation, while processed products have longer shelf lives that make global distribution practical. The final step in this amazing journey happens in your kitchen, where tomatoes and tomato products become part of delicious meals that bring families together and satisfy hunger worldwide. From that first bite of a fresh tomato straight from the vine to enjoying a pizza with friends, every tomato has completed an incredible journey that connects farmers, processors, distributors, and consumers in a global food system that feeds billions of people every day. This farm-to-table journey shows us how modern agriculture and food processing work together to make nutritious, delicious food available to people everywhere, regardless of season or location, proving that something as simple as a tomato represents one of humanity's greatest achievements in feeding the world. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell to don't miss this type of valuable content. So until next time, keep watching Smart Farming Inside.